The sandwich. I've sampled countless variations of this delectable and ingenious American icon.
Oh, hell yeah.
But one question remains. Which one is the best?
Oh, my God.
To find out, I'm tasting my top 3 sandwiches in 10 U.S. regions. Representing the Mid-Atlantic, Baltimore's seafood sensation, the lump crab cake sandwich.
We are absolutely ready to win this competition.
Washington, D.C.'s best-kept secret, a fully stacked triple-decker club.
For me, it's the very best sandwich in America.
And Richman's supersized battleship baguette, the CSS Virginia.
Seriously, like between your teeth, you have to board it like a pirate.
I'll subject each sandwich to my trademark bite scale. The one that rises above the rest will win the region and move on to the national championship for a chance to be crowned Adam Richman's best sandwich in America.
The Mid-Atlantic states are a region between New England and the South.
And my first stopover in this historic region is Maryland's Charm City.
Baltimore, which was founded in 1729, is the largest seaport in the Mid-Atlantic region, a region already connected with shipping and with the seafood industry.
Situated on the Chesapeake Bay, Baltimore is the prime spot to down Maryland's most popular catch, blue crab.
And perhaps no incarnation of crab is more famous than the crab cake. So I'm headed to Faidley's at Lexington Market to try their lump crab cake sandwich.
Founded in 1886, Faidley's is a legendary seafood landmark located in the world-famous Lexington Market. The family-run eatery is home to a Baltimore bestseller, the lump crab cake sandwich.
It's a mixture of the crab meat, the flavors, all combined, and then once you put it all together in a sandwich, it's magic in the mouth.
With countless awards to its name, this Maryland marvel is a contender to be reckoned with.
Contender number 1.
What made you come to Faidley's for your crab cake sandwich?
Because I'm fairly new to Baltimore, and I heard that I had to try this place. This crab cake is really good. It's full of flavor, and it's fulfilling.
People say it's the best. If you look at the sign behind you, it says, again, 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 and again, Baltimore's best. So do you agree?
Yes, I will be back again, 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 again.
That's right.
The crab cake connoisseurs are the granddaughter of Faidley's founder, Nancy Faidley Devine, and her husband, Bill.
How are you?
Good to meet you.
How you doing, sir?
Pleasure.
This is crab cake turf, and Faidley's is still the first word in crab cakes. Why?
The tender loving care that in each one, and I make sure that everybody gets the same quality because I'm up there making them. When you see people with a plate that's absolutely empty, void of a crumb, it just gives me energy.
This is a beautiful woman. She's incredibly warm, really personable. But be honest, with me as much as with sandwich lovers across America, did you kind of marry her a little bit for the crab cakes, too?
Absolutely.
See, smart man.
Initiate sandwich construction.
We begin with Charm City's celebrated local catch, straight from the Chesapeake.
This is one piece of lump crab meat. And one of the reasons to me why Faidley's has always gotten praise is because it serves the flavor of the crab. We have the lump crab meat. What is the first step?
I start off with a little bit of our Baltimore spice Old Bay, just a sprinkling. This is a little of the dry mustard. Just that gives it that little hot.
Nancy envelops the seasoned crab in a rich mustardy sauce before breaking out her signature ingredient, saltines.
What is the advantage of the saltine?
If you've ever put a saltine in a glass of water and watched it, it puffs up and just gets light as a feather. It makes a fluffier binding for the crab meat.
I see. What ends up happening is the flavor from this amazing sauce gets trapped in the saltine, not on the crab meat itself. So it's kind of like an accompaniment to the crab.
Correct. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
That is genius.
The velvety soft blend is gently handcrafted into plump half-pound cakes.
She actually makes these by hand, and that's why they're uniform. It is like a little bit of you in each one, and I think there's something very beautiful about that. It's almost like the recipe is in your DNA.
After settling for 30 minutes, they're ready for a red-hot flash fry.
So it's gonna be really quick and hot.
Quick and hot. Well, the crab meat's already cooked. So what I'm doing simply is browning it all and giving you that crunch that you like.
What is the best temperature to eat the lump crab?
I think just a little warm. You don't want them hot because we're going to lose the value of the crab cake.
So we just drop them and pull them right out?
That's correct.
All right, let's dunk them.
In 5 sizzling seconds, the cakes turn a crunchy golden brown.
I don't know how that's ever going to make it to the bread.
Nancy cushions her crab cake in soft white bread, and with a classic combo of green lettuce and juicy tomatoes, the Faidley's favorite takes form.
Now that, to me, is how a crab cake should look. There's no possible way I can get my mouth around it, but I'm going to make a valiant attempt. Oh my God.
Can Baltimore's lump crab cake sandwich outshine the Chicken Club and the CSS Virginia and advance to the national finals?
Her married name is Divine. That's very appropriate.
I'm on a road trip through America's mid-Atlantic, where 3 mind-blowing sandwiches are competing for regional victory. First in the ring, Faidley's famous lump crab cake sandwich, a mouth-watering masterpiece that put Baltimore's seafood on the map.
Prepare evaluation.
That beautiful, soft, chewy white bread is perfect because it allows the crab cake to shine. It doesn't impart any unnecessary flavor. Giant, flaky, tender lump crab meat. Really clean flavor. The crab cake is just absolutely the star of the show, which is as it should be.
Every crab cake will be measured against mine. It's the best crab cake you can possibly get.
The tomato and the tang of it combined with that subtle, almost mustardy flavor of the crab cake itself, absolutely delicious. You're around the charming people from the Faidley family, and you're getting a one-of-a-kind meal and a one-of-a-kind recipe.
This is the best sandwich in America.
An all-star contender. But to attain sandwich supremacy, it has to go head-to-head with my next remarkable regional pick.
Now, even though Baltimore served as our nation's capital, in 1790, an official capital was created right here in Washington, D.C. Now, Now, the district, as it's commonly known, houses a wide array of food, fitting for a place that's also home to international embassies. But one of the best-kept secrets in a town that's known for keeping them is a sandwich that you can only get through room service. It's one of my absolute favorite in the Mid-Atlantic. It's the club sandwich at the W Hotel.
Contender number 2.
A stone's throw from the White House, the opulent W Hotel is a rendezvous for DC's powerful elite and home to the capital's most delicious state secret.
Sandwich. Sounds delicious.
A deluxe triple-decker chicken club.
Good to see you. Good to see you again.
Welcome back.
How you doing? When I first came here, I ordered the club sandwich kind of on a lark. How come that sandwich is only for room service?
We really wanted our guests to feel like they had something that nobody else could get.
Now, there's another secret I heard. That there's supposedly a tunnel that goes from like the White House to the front of the hotel somewhere?
Well, like many of the other secrets in D.C., I'd have to kill you if I told you.
Okay, I'd rather stick to the club sandwich.
The man with the classified sandwich intel is the W's internationally renowned executive chef, Philippe Reininger.
How are you? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Ça va bien?
Ça va, ça va. So this handsome gentleman to my left, this is Chef Philippe Reininger, and this is his kitchen. This man is the creator of what I consider to be one of the greatest sandwiches in the country.
Initiate sandwich construction.
We begin with tender chicken prepared with a distinct French flair.
The chicken breast has been marinated with rosemary and a little bit of fresh herb.
This is kind of like a paillard. You actually pound it out?
Exactly, paillard. We open up the chicken breast to make it even and a little bit wider, and it's going to cook perfectly on the grill.
By opening it up, we create more surface area, beautiful char. Everything can actually cook into the meat. It cooks through evenly, so it's juicy.
As herbs permeate the paillard, Philippe breaks out the bread. 3 slices of fresh white sourdough.
Even the toasting of the bread is done in a salamander. It's an above-oven broiler. It's outstanding for melting cheeses, for finishing off anything that needs a crust, or for apparently making really badass sourdough toast.
4 strips of smoky applewood bacon supply a sweet and salty crunch.
We oven bake it, and then at the very last second, when we have an order, we just give it a quick deep fry, just to give a little bit of the perfect crisp.
You oven bake it. It's kind of amazing because it's allowed those flavors to kind of coalesce, and then hit it with the fryer. You get the crispiness, but that layers of flavor.
But the creme de la creme is still to come. A sunny side up country brown egg.
So if the question is which came first, the chicken or the egg, the club sandwich here at the W in DC, the answer is both.
With a triple layer of sourdough, tomatoes, lettuce, seasoned avocado, and homemade mayo, the tantalizing tower is ready to order.
Hi, Mr. Richman.
Hello, how are you?
Prepare evaluation.
truly, truly amazing. The bread is golden brown. You can see it's still kind of pliable, really, really moist and delicious. It's not just sliced chicken breast, it's chicken breast that is rich, lush, and full of levels of flavor. Most club sandwiches don't have an egg or they don't have an avocado, so the taste is completely unique. It's a great combination. You'd never know about this sandwich if you didn't have a room here. It's something you could have on your own terms, and I think it's just incredible.
For me, it's the very best sandwich in America.
Baltimore's lump crab cake sandwich and DC's top secret club are out of this world, but only one can move to the next round and have a chance to win the national crown.
The sandwich that wins this round and moves on to the next is...
I'm on a mouth-watering voyage to find the best sandwich in the Mid-Atlantic. I've sampled Baltimore's lump crab cake and DC's triple-decker club. Both are unforgettable, but only one can continue to the final round.
There are many crab cakes, there are many club sandwiches. However, these are expertly crafted sandwiches. For me, simply because of the unique flavor, a totally cool eating experience, the sandwich that wins this round and moves on to the next is the club sandwich from the W Hotel in Washington, D.C.
The Capitals candidate has stolen the show, but it must face one more contender before it can be declared my best in the region.
I've traveled 2 hours south to Richmond, Virginia. Now, the Confederate capital was moved to Richmond from Montgomery, Alabama, because of the ironworks here. Ironworks that were responsible for the 723 tons of armor plating for the ironclad warship named the CSS Virginia. And that's also the name of one of my favorite sandwiches in the Mid-Atlantic region. And you can only get it at the Black Sheep.
Contender number 3.
When it comes to Mid-Atlantic comfort food, the Black Sheep is a standout. This Richmond institution serves up a sandwich like no other, the CSS Virginia. A jaw-dropping 2-foot fried liver baguette that owes its name to the Civil War battleship of 1862.
Delicious sandwich, and I live a block away, and I'll keep coming back.
I've been dying to get back here for the longest time. It's a really unique flavor. And it's the best sandwich.
You guys love sandwiches, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you think the battleship compares to, let's say, the submarine sandwich?
It's a whole lot bigger. It's just the best of the best. The sensation of the flavors all combined. Boom, there's your sandwich.
I think it's safe to say that much like in naval warfare, the battleship blows the submarine away.
The man with the big ideas is sandwich pioneer Kevin Roberts.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Adam?
How you doing? Good to see you again.
Nice to see you, too.
How did you decide upon the ingredients in the CSS Virginia based upon its story?
Whatever that ship, wherever it did, like a tour of duty or some storyline, I tried to play along with that, with the ingredients that are on that sandwich. The CSS Virginia was an ironclad ram ship, and everybody knows that chicken livers are full of iron.
Initiate sandwich construction.
We begin with the battleship's meaty filling, fresh chicken livers.
For all of you people like, ew, liver, if I didn't tell you that's what was in this sandwich, you'd never know it, and all you would do is go, damn, that's delicious.
And the path to deep-fried deliciousness begins at Kevin's breading station.
So what do we work?
Here, this flour is seasoned with a Creole seasoning blend.
Cool.
We have an egg wash, which is eggs, milk. And then right here, we take a panko breadcrumb and we grind it fine, and we use that for our crunch.
A really great way when you want to bread anything at home is this three-step process, and it's amazing.
With a kettle of oil and an expert eye, Kevin turns up the heat for an old-style fry.
And now, how long do we actually cook this for?
You know, it's a knack. You get a feel for it. If your oil's too hot, they're going to brown too fast. But you keep an eye on them, you should be on the money.
The crispy livers are ready to board the battleship. Kevin brings in his valiant vessel, a gargantuan crusty baguette.
I'd like to make sure that the first bite is going to have the protein as well as the last bite.
This is exactly what I love about the CSS Virginia.
But we can't set sail without Kevin's sensational slaw, a blend of cabbage, green onions, apple, and rich remoulade.
This right here, something you very seldom see on sandwiches. It's a crunch that's different from the crunch of the cabbage, and it yields forth this great juice.
Kevin pours on his condiment, and the colossal creation is complete.
It's been a while since I've had a battleship here. Does that get closed? Can it close?
Not really. No. No. That's why you're given many napkins and a knife to do battle with.
Seriously, between your teeth, you have to board it like a pirate.
Prepare evaluation.
Having a bread that's really chewy, it allows you to sort of work these flavors around your mouth, and it sort of develops into a whole other taste. Panko fried chicken livers with Creole seasoning. There's levels of flavor in each individual element.
The richness of the liver is cut nicely with the crispness of the cabbage and the sweetness of the apple.
The chewing makes these flavors combine into a different taste where you can't pick out any one element, but that taste, well, it's battleship worthy. These recipes are all Kevin's brainchild, and you literally are getting a taste of American history as much as you're tasting his amazing culinary skill.
It's original. I don't think there's a sandwich out there like it.
A heroic contender. But can it conquer DC's triple-decker club and represent the Mid-Atlantic in the national finals?
The Mid-Atlantic combines all the best flavors of the North, the South, surf, and turf. But only one sandwich can be declared the Mid-Atlantic champion. Will it be the club sandwich from the W in Washington, D.C., or the CSS Virginia from right here in Richmond?
With a triple-layered tower of first-class flavors, the Capital's Chicken Club should be a constitutional right.
I'm Adam Richman, and I approve this sandwich.
But the gastronomic giant loaded with phenomenal fried liver is a sandwich for the ages.
The fillings, the condiments, every bite has everything. Because of its amazing taste, because of its amazing combination of ingredients, our Mid-Atlantic champion is CSS Virginia Battleship Sandwich, the Black Sheep, here, Richmond, Virginia. To Kevin and everyone at the Black Sheep, I wish you a hearty battleshipy congratulations. After all you sandwich lovers that are on a mid-Atlantic expedition for deliciousness, you have to try them for yourself and find your own mid-Atlantic champion.
Because when you can only pick 3 sandwiches, many regional favorites get left behind. The CSS Virginia has sailed into the finals, where it will represent the Mid-Atlantic in a national tournament against 9 other regional winners for a chance to become my best sandwich in America.
Got a lot more ground to cover and a lot more sandwiches to eat. I'll see you next time.